Stormy Daniels revealed she doesn't know where her Trump affair denial statement came from. Stormy Daniels hit up Jimmy Kimmel Live and revealed the signature on her statement denying an affair with Donald Trump didn't appear to be hers. Was it forged? President Donald Trump's first State of the Union address is officially over and done with, and then it was time for the real entertainment, to see what Stormy Daniels, 38, had to say about him in her first late-night TV interview on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Jimmy, 50, tried to grill the former porn star on January 30 over her alleged 2006 affair with the married tycoon and the reported $130,000 payout he gave her to keep quiet about it before the 2016 presidential election. He started by calling out a statement she released earlier in the day to BuzzFeed denying she ever hooked up with Trump. "I am not denying this affair because I was paid hush money, as has been reported in overseas-owned tabloids," the statement read. "I am denying this affair because it never happened." Jimmy read it to her and showed the audience a copy, pointing out how the signature on the letter looked nothing like her actual John Hancock and gave plenty of examples, including the one on her original statement about the alleged affair. He directly asked her if she actually signed the denial letter that was released, and she sheepishly said, "I don't know, did I? It doesn't look like my signature, does it?" With a knowing grin. Jimmy responded, "Perhaps the letter was written and released without your approval?" And she just smiled knowingly and said adding she didn't know where it came from. What the h? Yeah. In so little words she essentially denied that she anything to do with the denial statement attributed to her. That is huge. Who could have benefited from such a statement? The host then basically got her to admit that she has a non-disclosure agreement with Trump after the alleged $130,000 payout. He explained that Stormy wouldn't be able to admit to if she had one if there was an NDA in place, but that if there was no NDA she could freely discuss the alleged affair, which she couldn't. Thus she must have a non-disclosure agreement with Trump. "You're so smart, Jimmy," she said when he put two and two together. Stormy did make sure to let it be known that Trump completely grosses her out now. When Jimmy asked her to envision what it would be like to think of herself in his bed in the White House surrounded by cheeseburger wrappers, she cringed and said, "I don't want to imagine him." Then added, "I am glad I didn't put food on my dressing room rider," at the stomach-churning thought of allegedly making love to him again. Jimmy read through her 2011 transcript with In Touch magazine that detailed how they met and hooked up while she winced, saying, "I thought this was a talk show, not a horror movie." He asked her about the claims that the president made her watch Shark Week in his hotel room, and she just grinned and said, "Everyone loves Shark Week," unable to confirm the juicy and incredibly detailed account. He brought up the fact that she claimed she could identify his penis and brought out 3 different sized carrots, one huge, one small, one minuscule, and asked which looked the most familiar, but she wouldn't play. Man, Jimmy tried every trick in the book to get something out of her. The closest he came to getting any actual admission from Stormy was when he got out a puppet of her likeness and they played Never Have I Ever. She did admit to sleeping with a married man, but just grinned and wouldn't spill on further questions about whether or not the married man was someone she met at a golf tournament who also had a reality TV show. Drat. Nice try, Jimmy. He really gave it his all, but she just couldn't spill anything huge without violating the NDA. But at least we know that she thinks Trump is totally gross and disgusting to her nowadays.